In many respects, albeit with a 60-game schedule, hits one into right, and this one is gone. Freddie Freeman shoots one out to right. His family's excited, his dugout's excited, and the Braves strike first in the NLCS. Here's a home run.
I'm pretty sure they were trying to throw the ball up and in. That struggles a little bit, and the ball went down. You could see the target earlier was trying to get the ball up, but that unique swing by Freddie Freeman and choked up on the bat just absolutely hit a missile. It's the first mistake, and you can see the family super happy that Dad was able to put the Braves on the board.
0-2 pitch. Hernandez hits it in the air to left. Back at the wall. It is gone. The game is tied. That's called making your first start of this postseason count with a blast by the Dodgers second baseman.
Well, that's what he can do. He got a hanging breaking ball, and now his 7th postseason home run. A big one, tying up the game, firing up his dugout.
8 consecutive curveballs that have stayed in the park. Not that one.
Yeah, the last couple breaking balls he's gotten away with earlier. This one he did not, and you know that could be a sign, a little bit of fatigue, but he just didn't locate the breaking ball in that situation with 2 strikes. And
that is hit deep into left center field. Back at the wall. It's gone. Austin Riley has put the Atlanta Braves on top here in the 9th with a home run on Blake Trinan. An absolute laser.
you're going to see that this pitch stays up. Mentioned down, he's got a hole. Likes the 2-seamer versus the high 4-seam velocity that he struggles with. This young man who broke in with his career on fire, hit the skids, and this year getting a chance to play every day.
0-2 the count. That is well hit into left center field. Back at the wall, it's gone. Ozzie Albies, a 2-run shot. And it's a 5-1 ball game here in the 9th. Melanson getting ready to come in and work the bottom of the 9th inning. Caught the home run. He does not run, and this one is driven into right. Goodbye. Freddie Freeman goes deep. And it's a 2-0 Atlanta lead here in the 4th inning. Seager hits one in the air to left center. This ball is crunched at the wall. It's gone. Corey Seager puts the Dodgers on the board. It's 7-3. And there is life for Los Angeles here in Game 2.
I mean, that was outer third, and he knew it. I mean, he clicked it. Big, strong, powerful swing. Exactly what they needed.
Albies shoots one into left center field. Watch out, Tomlin. It's coming your way.
That's twice.
That's Melanson. He's caught 2 in 2 games. And Albies has hit 2 in 2 games. And his 2nd home run of this NLCS.
Well, I know he's got more home runs left-handed. That's because he faces more right-handers. But he's got a lot more power for me from the right-handed side of the plate against left-handers. And he just showed it off again.
2-0 here. Muncy hits one a ton. That is gone. This is an 8-6 ball game. Muncy touches one off here in the 9th.
Yeah, he threw it in the spot. He doesn't miss. That's really what Max Muncy's all about. Inner third of the plate. When he's right, that's what happens. He got his pitch and didn't miss it.
And a sleeping Giant starting to wake up here. The difference in the ball game now, the single runs by Atlanta in the 7th and in the top of this 9th inning. It's an 8-6 game. Here's a shot into left center field. Back at the wall. It's gone. What a start for the Dodgers. Jock Peterson goes deep. And it's a 5-run first inning thanks now to a 3-run shot by Peterson.
Well, this is what Jock Peterson can do. He's not going to hit 250 or even 220 sometimes, but he is a home run machine in the postseason. And that is what the Dodgers needed.
At first, here is a shot to center by Rios. Back at the wall. That is gone. Wow, 6-0. Dodgers on top. And have they been waiting for this type of outburst?
By the way, that young man, I know it's a small sample size, highest home run rate in the history of baseball at this point. In his career, he has incredible power. People talk about it. I mean, just
here's a fly ball into right center field. Back at the wall. It is gone. Grand slam. And the first inning is historic. 11 runs on the board for the Dodgers as they are just dropping bombs here in the first inning on the Atlanta Braves.
could have been called.
Here's one into right. Back at the wall. It is gone off the bat of Bellinger. Home run number 4 on the night for the Dodgers, and Bellinger is finding that stroke. Shades of what happened in the division series against San Diego. Although in that game he went up to rob a home run, went deep in his last 2 plate appearances last night, and he just touches one off. Wow. In a Dodger lineup that is suddenly absolutely red hot, he is the hottest one.
Well, you won't see Corey Seager get many triples in his career, but this is the part. If he has a chance to hit for the cycle, and we're only in the 3rd inning, and he's knocked out a homer, double, and a single, this is the part that would probably give him his best chance.
You talk about locked in.
Yeah, mechanically sound. I mean, there's not a lot of wasted movement.
As a big leaguer overall. That is hit in the air down the left field line. It is gone for a home run. Pache goes deep, and it's 15-1 here in the 3rd. First big league home run for the young outfielder. And part of the future for the Atlanta Braves, showing up here in the present.
Well, you know, for him, that's got to feel awesome. And this is a youngster that, again, a lot expected out of him. Once the offense catches the defense, you're talking about another star position player that the Braves have in their organization. Both clubs are going to have to deal with it.
That is ripped into right. Will it go? Back at the wall. Goodbye. Edwin Rios, the DH, has put the Dodgers on top here in the 3rd.
I mean, they say he's Joey Gallo-like. I mean, light tower power, a lot of swing and miss, but he did a nice job at getting the ball elevated, and then that is a classic finish.
Well, if he's Gallo-like, they know about Joey Gallo in these parts,
Yeah.
and that's why that kid is in the lineup.
And then he just sweeps it in the strike zone.
That is a blast. Way out of here. This ball game is tied. And a couple of stops along the way around the bases for Marcell Ozuna. He said they had to get him going. That thing got out of here in a blink.
The swing, this is incredible. See how straight up and down the bat is, but then look at the path it takes in the zone. You have to be really quick to pull your hands in and keep the barrel in that direction to lift it as far as he hit it.
The fourth pitcher of the night for the Dodgers, Dylan Floro, and there's one into center. Back at the wall, and it is gone. Ozuna, his second of the night, and the Braves get that run right back. It's 8-2. Here's the home run by Ozuna.
You go straightaway center in this ballpark, it helps the roofs open. That's a strong man.
2 balls and a strike now on Seager, who hits one into center field. Back is Pache at the wall, and it's gone. 2-1 here in the 4th inning, as Seager gets home run number 3 of this LCS.
So watch this. This is a ball out over the plate. Strong. Seager smokes it. You're a real man to hit it out of center field here, is what I've been told before we got here. And then see how he got back to the wall, and he hit the wall, and there was no ability for him to jump. That just clears the glove.
Full count. There they go. And a high fly ball to left. Back at the wall. It is gone. Will Smith, the biggest swing of his young career. And the Dodgers jump on top 4-2 here in the 6th.
Big difference on this one. Inside, it was down. He dropped the barrel of the head, the bat right on it. The others were up. You see how it was down, and that by the hitter. Smith knew it. Just over the Camping World tarp for a huge.
A 2-out RBI single. He goes. Seager hits one into right center field. This ball is up and out. Another home run for Corey Seager, and now the Dodgers are blowing it open here in the 7th. It's 7-2. Locked in Corey Seager.
Just simple approach. Doesn't make much movement with his lower half. So steady and so quiet with his hands, and lets that big, strong upper body do the rest.
10 RBIs right in the middle of it, and here's one into right. Down the line, it is gone. Seager's got another. And the Dodgers jump on top in Game 6. Home run number 5 for Corey Seager of this LCS.
Well, that could have very well been a hitter sitting on the breaking ball, Joe. He threw a lot of breaking balls the first 2 at bats, struck him out twice. And that breaking ball hung. 73 miles an hour, hit it almost as high as the roof.
That was the only question. Would it carry far enough? It was up and it was out. 15th RBI, now one into left center field. Back is Pache off the bat of Turner. It's gone. Back to back. 2 Dodgers here in the first inning. Seager, now Turner. What a start.
And then Turner, who has a nice hitting streak, extended right here on a fastball in. And another one just outside the glove.
Grounded out to first. His first time up, they play him to pull infield and outfield. And he pulls one into right center. Back at the track, at the wall. It is gone. Bellinger makes it 2-0 Dodgers here in the fourth of game one.
Cody Bellinger picking up where he left off. Bellinger, the big home run in the seventh inning on Sunday night. It's a 2-run shot on this Tuesday night. And the Dodgers take a 2-0 lead.
I can guarantee you he will not be doing the Bash Brothers. In fact, they're doing with the feet this time.
It is on. Here's a shot into right. Back at the wall. It is gone off the bat of Kiermaier. Gliding around the bases as he has broken up that string of 13 straight and cut the Dodger lead in half here in the fifth.
And that's what the Rays do. That's how they play, and they're not enamored with whoever's on the mound, and no matter how many strikeouts they have already had, they use their power, and most of it's solo home runs. And then they use their power in their bullpen. The slider.
5-0. ERA of 2.78. And he is greeted by Betts. A shot into right. Back at the wall. It is gone. One pitch, one more run. And the first Dodger postseason home run for Mookie Betts. 7-1.
Well, there's that first pitch swing I was talking about. He tried to do it now in the fourth at bat, and the ball does carry to right field here. And he hit a fly ball that, for the most part, early in this postseason was an out. I feel like something's got to change with Brandon Lau. If it changes, I think the Rays have a chance.
And a shot into left center. Back at the wall. It is gone. Lau has put the Rays on top as he busts out with a first inning game 2 home run.
Well, right on cue. It reminds me of George Springer a couple years ago, struggling big time, got a homer and then ended up being the MVP of the series and never looked back. You just wonder what that hit and that sound and that click of the bat will do. Well, this was a perfect opportunity. 3-1, sat all over fastball and let that power play to the left center ballpark. That is smoked. You know, we're here, Joe. We've been here so long, and so the Dodgers. You have to remind yourself, the Rays have to win a game on the road, right?
For the Dodgers in the bottom of this fifth inning as they're still looking for their first hit. That's pretty well hit into left. Back at the wall. It is gone. Second of the night for Brandon Lau. And this is a 5-0 game here in game 2. Brandon Lau busting out of it in a big way.
Well, there's a backdoor slider that just did not have any tilt to it, and Dustin May knew it immediately when he let go of the ball. And that is a man whose first at-bat of the game did something for him. Be careful with those. You saw those.
Taylor hits it well into right. Back at the track, at the wall. Goodbye. Dodgers are on the board. Their first hit, their first 2 runs. And it's 5-2 here in the fifth.
what the Dodgers do. A little harmless walk. What's the big deal? 5-0. Get a 2-out walk.
The team that won the first World Series for the Red Sox in 86 years, and this ball juiced out into right.
Well, good piece of hitting. If you try to pull that pitch, it's not necessarily going to get the same result.
Walking in. They are huge. Here's one driven in the air to left. This ball is gone. Will Smith, his first hit of the night, and his first World Series home run. 6-3 ball game here in the 6th.
Around those bases, he had to feel like, ooh, right-hander. Ed Snell had me all tied up. Will Smith, the power surge for the Dodgers is really becoming evident this postseason as it's played out. The first 2 series, they didn't have much to offer, but the last 2, wow.
1-2. Hit in the air to center. Back at the track. It is gone. Another one for Seager. Absolutely red hot this postseason, and Corey Seager has his 7th. This is a 2-run game here in game 2 in the 8th.
I'm telling you, he just missed that pitch before, and you could not afford to back it up. He got a good look at it. This is the exact same pitch. It doesn't move. He fouls it off earlier, and he got a great look. And in center field, let me tell you, that's a big boy's home run. The tendency of a pitcher when you hang one is I'll throw a better one. That is dirty.
Here's one shot into left. Back at the wall. It is gone. Justin Turner has put the Dodgers on top in game 3. The roof is closed here in Arlington, but that ball carried out to left.
Front door breaking ball. Charlie Morton went with the fastball, and it was up. And this is a line drive that was smoked by Justin Turner. Probably over 100 miles an hour exit velocity. And the bench, of course, getting on the board first. That's been an important statistic for both these teams, scoring first.
For St. Louis game 4 against Kansas City. That is a shot into left center field. Back at the wall. It is gone. A bunt for an RBI, and now Austin Barnes shoots one out into left center. And it's 6-1 Dodgers here in the 6th.
See that very often. I'm just going to say it without even having any data.
There's no way you can be wrong.
It's the first time ever in World Series that a sacrifice squeeze and a homer has happened by the same player.
I'm going to go with you. I'm going to fly with you. That is hammered down the line. Arozarena goes deep. And that ties a record. His 8th home run of this postseason. Right down the line, and Arozarena just crunched it. It's 6-2. Tampa Bay would love to get him hot again. This was smoked.
Yeah, he got the cutter, stayed in the middle, and you talk about his quick hands. Wow, those were quick.
He dealt with positive tests for COVID for a month. Here's the next, and a high fly ball into center. Back at the track, at the wall, did it again. Back-to-back nights. Justin Turner with a first inning, 2-out solo shot. And the Dodgers lead 1-0 in game 4.
You know, this year he'd been struggling against breaking balls, especially sliders. In his career he hasn't, but this year he struggled. Well, he got one on the inner half of the plate, and let me tell you something, he went to big boy land. That's straightaway center where the ball goes to die. And an incredible effort here by Kiermaier, but just outside the reach, and Yarborough's going, come on.
That, by the way, is the 12th postseason home run in a Dodger uniform for Justin Turner. That is a franchise record. One spot ahead, and now all by himself. And 2 balls, 2 strikes. Seager hits one in the air to right. This ball is crushed and gone. Corey Seager with another 2-out RBI as he circles the bases with his 8th home run of this postseason. That tie is for the record with Arozarena and 3 others, and it's 2-0 Dodgers here in the 3rd.
Seager just doesn't give in against left-handers. And what I mean by that, he shows no ability to open up. He stays firm, and he takes this breaking ball and crushes it.
Good luck boots. Borrowed them from a teammate, some cowboy boots in Mexico, and here is a shot into right center field. This ball is back at the wall, and he's got another, and the all-time record for home runs in a single postseason with number 9. More importantly for the Rays, it's a 2-1 game.
Well, that's how important the job the right-handed reliever did for the Rays. Thompson, I think the Rays felt that that was going to be the indicator of their.
Here is the 3-2, and a high fly ball into left. This ball is up and way out of here. It's a 3-2 game as Hunter Renfroe gets his first of the World Series.
That's the reason to go to a 3-2 breaking ball. This guy does not change his swing no matter what the count is. And you mentioned all the homers he hits off the left-handers. He's had a good fastball all night, but on an aggressive hitter that's not wanting to walk, you can throw a secondary pitch there and get him to swing. Good job by Hunter. And once again, we got a run game.
Baez brings it. And a high fly ball into left center field. Back at the wall. It is gone. Brandon Lau has put the Rays on top with a 3-run home run the other way. It's 5-4 Tampa Bay here in the 6th.
What a swing, and what a pitch selection that they went with a guy who really struggles against changeups. They went with the fastball, and he went with it. And the Rays have really got their dugout in a frenzy. Swing and a miss to go 0-1.
Here's one into right. This one is way out of here, and game 4 is tied. Kiermaier touches one off into right. Back to the home run.
Yeah, that's just incredible. Access for the players.
That is well hit into left center field. Back at the wall. It is 3-0 Dodgers. Peterson with a blast.
High fastball, and he lets the power of the pitcher and the flat swing in the zone, and he knows it, man. That sound, that feeling to a hitter, you know it.
He's a guy who can light up a home run derby. I mean, wow. To the back wall of that bullpen on a line. I mean, you were there. Here's a high fly ball into right. Absolutely belted. points in his dugout and will take the trot. Dodgers lead 4-2 here in the fifth.
Boy, 2, 3, and 4 in the Dodgers lineup is sizzling the last 3 games. I mean, on fire.
For Muncy, that is his third postseason home run this year, his first World Series home run. And the Dodgers now set a record with 9 different players with a home run. And we're only in game 5.
For Gonsolin against Rosarena.
Here's one into right. That ball will carry. Back at the wall. It is gone. Rosarena has put Tampa Bay on top as he flicks one into the seats and right onto the tarp. And it's 1-0 Tampa Bay as he has his 10th postseason home run. And the Rays are on top in game 6.
That's incredible. He just saw a nasty slider away that he thought was a ball. It didn't faze him. Electric quick hands. This guy, I just can't even tell you. Words can't describe what he's done in the postseason. And then the next one is right there. Not as good, but I mean, are you kidding me? To go the other way speaks to how quick his hands are. Wasn't the sharpest slider, but it was outer third. He flicks at it. If he tries to pull that, he's out.
Here's the 0-2 to Betts. High fly ball left center. Back at the wall. It is gone. Betts has made it 3-1. Dodgers here in the 8th inning. Mookie with a blast into left center field. Wow.
During the year, he hit over 100 points higher right-handed versus left-handed. 16 home runs off of right-handers. Didn't hit a home run against a left-hander. Tom talked about it earlier about what he's slugging percentage, and wow, is that a timely home run for the Dodgers.